All right, thanks everyone being here. My name is Murdoch X, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. Make sure you like it. Just trying to learn how to do this thing. I got a bunch of shorts in YouTube, but we're gonna do this raw draw. We call it the raw draw. Just raw drawing. 60 FPS, by the way. This is recording in 60 FPS. I got my coffee. Bruh. It's ready to go. Ready, lock and loaded. I don't know what to draw, but we're lock and loaded. I'm also gonna make... Okay, this time I'm gonna put Kit the Red Rabbit here, boys. Sometimes I doodle and it has nothing to do with the OC, but we gotta put the OC in here, yeah? And I'm gonna make it like the like yesterday's piece, the sunflower. And with the robot, I'm really thinking really hard right now, so I can't be talking. But once I have the vision here, or once I see it, then I can kind of talk a little bit more. But right now, I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be this angle or just another angle, and it's gonna be like surrounded with sunflower, maybe sunflower water, sunflower grass. It's Kit's rabbit. It's a robot, or a form of it. Yeah, internet's not good. No bueno. Maybe just crash landed. I have no idea right now what's going on. I'm thinking the robot's kind of laying down on the bed of sunflower, grass. It's kind of been in my head for a while, but I just didn't know the story with the robot. So. But I'm working on the 3D model of the robot that I'm going to be 3D printing and trying to make an art toy. So if you follow me in like my Instagram, like I post my stories with like what I've been working on my airbrushing the first art toy version 2 model, but first art toy. What up? Yeah, say hello to YouTube also. I guess I want to upload the raw video in YouTube for like a weekly thing, I guess. But yeah, I'm just creating speed painting here. I did one a few hours ago. I just finished it. Do another one here. Grab my coffee and reset. So now ready for another one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another one after this. I'm just feeling really good today. I thought I was gonna work. I thought I was gonna go to work, but nope. New year, new streams. Yeah. Put a little bit of tone. So this was yesterday, right here. I used that same tone. Using the same color palette, really. I'm trying to keep that same. Oops. Trying to get a vibe here, going here. It's just harder without the colors, really. So. Put in black and white. Control Y. See the tone. Oh, I think it's gonna be a cooler color for the interior of the cockpit. Actually, yeah. I'm kind of just thinking of like color composition of it. I think to keep that robot like this, that's fine. Maybe something with the leg, whatever is kind of needed for the composition here, because kind of laying down here, looking around, or something here, right? So I'm thinking of maybe above some sort of tower, story-wise, like just looking over the field. Maybe somebody's actually tending to the field. And then here a bit more like maybe more like a beauty shot, closer of shots of like just maybe impressionistic grass, kind of like I did on the last one or yesterday's painting. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but everything is a lot easier if I draw it, though. If I make it. So it helps with the color because I can kind of sense the feeling of it too. So I think I'll go back and start drawing again. Very simple idea. Maybe a little bit of sign of the wreckage. I mean, the robot doesn't look like it just landed, so uh, just crashed. I mean, "60 FPS drawing." I forgot about my coffee. But yeah, if you guys are here, I'm listening to Spotify right now. I got a jam going. It's in pin chat. So whatever's on stream is just like a lo-fi. Hopefully, it's not copyrighted music, but my music playlist is like pretty sure it's all copyrighted stuff. I won't get violation, but just the actual vibe of my series. So just like 10 years ago. That's a different series, soundtrack. It's kind of music that I think connects with the vibe of the paintings or stories and things like that. So just general. It's a lot more up. It's a lot more like more upbeat. But feel free to just stay here and chill. But sometimes you just kind of hear me humming. It's because of that. Just wanna disclaimer. I am a little psycho, but you know has nothing to do with. the robot is actually orange. And Kit the Red Rabbit is red. Thought about having it. It's more like orange red, almost reddish. Cause I changed it to orange because like it fights with, takes too much attention from my character. So Carol, yeah, fix that. How can I chat with you? How? Downloading the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Yo, I kind of stopped the video game for now. Like, just maybe just I kind of had it for a bit. Cause I used to play with my cousin too, and I just kind of like I told him, I'm just kind of not feeling it anymore. I got like so many ideas with my project. I couldn't do it. I want to play the Yu-Gi-Oh or what is that? The League of Legends one, Ripbound. I want to play that one. Drawing in 60 FPS. I don't know about the foot yet. Originally, the original design, I have shorter foot, so that's why I'm kind of debating about the foot yet or the leg area yet. So I'm kind of putting it off right now because I kind of want the leg to be a little bit longer here, just for composition wise. So that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Bloody hell. Fuck, girl. See you, girl. Thanks for hanging out. Color picking this color yellow. Let's go. Wait, actually, I'm gonna the yellow. I'll put it on a different layer because I think like just like yesterday, I'm gonna keep it separate so I can keep it like impressionistic and I can kind of adjust it. But for now, I'm just doing this to get the vibe with the yellow because I might move locations of this of the sunflowers. And it's pretty bright right now. That's pretty like look at that. Look at the value on that thing. So I wanna get creative with it. Just don't know how so far. I just don't know how much of this yellow is gonna be here too. So I really don't know. But you get the vibe, yeah, 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 yeah. It's just like a straight yellow. Actually, that's could be. Maybe it could be. And it just blends into yellow, just a field of yellow. To be honest, I don't think I've ever had a painting with a yellow, like horizon area yet. So maybe this is. I sort of had one, but they were all like different color palette colors. So. Then probably brighter also. And you know what? That tower could be shaped into a sunflower tower kind of thing. So there's a whole nother can of worms that I gotta figure out. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a separate layer for that one. Because I don't know if that's gonna work out. I'm gonna put it just next to it. Okay. I want to put the leaf kind of pattern too. I want to put that leaf like maybe the character is using it like to jump around to go up there. It's like a hopping kind of type of character just guarding this place. Okay. I think that's alright. Whatever. I think that's fine. Yeah, I like it. At least it's better than what this is. Whatever that is. I'm gonna delete that one here. Just committing it, we only got a couple hours for each painting, so we all know. Gotta committing, flipping it real quick. A little bit of perspective. It's kind of off there. On the little thingy here, little wing. Or it just doesn't feel kind of right. That one is good. But that is tricky though. That's very tricky. Anyway, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna delete the line work around it just so I can merge it and don't think about it. Shy. Yeah, put another one really far away. And then some hut really, really further away. Classic triple tower. Tale of the three towers. You know what they say. Tale of the three towers. It reminds me of the windmill around farmland area that I drove to Ohio last year for a trip, and I just saw like a huge. It's like in California too. There was like just a row for miles and miles of just windmill. It's insane, and they're just how huge those things are. Crazy. And I think with the purple, I might have to go more saturation later on just because I have so much yellow just to balance out. Like 90% of the page is like going to be yellowish green and with highlights of yellow. So I think later this is going to change. It just might intensify a little bit. What about? I can even go to all the way. What's max? Holy crap, that hurts. I'll just put it there. I'll just put it there. I'll just put it there. That's the limit right there. That's the height. That's the most saturated I can do. That's the most I could do. Okay. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. That is all you're gonna get. What is all you gonna get? That is the only thing you gonna get. Oh, I'm noodling around there, buddy. There's no time waste. There's no time waste for this video, guys. This is pure intentional painting. We got like an hour to finish this. We have an hour to finish this whole thing. And I think that's what it helps when the drawing is set, because all you gotta do is just fill it up, and it's the drawing. If the drawing is good, and really everything kind of just falls in place. And since I'm keeping the line work, it just kind of works out. It's just kind of nice and beautiful. Like even if my color's kind of off, the line work's still there. We kind of know what it is supposed to look like. Actually, I don't. I'm trying to figure out what color would this be. Pretty much Get scarf, mask, backpack. I think I'm gonna keep it that in cool color. Cause we got a lot of warm tones already. Gonna change the size of the brush when I'm like maybe doing some texture work on the back here to just kind of scale down. I think it just helps with the perspective too, just the distance, the shape. So the strokes are smaller, so you're just gonna think it's like further away. Yeah. It just helps. I took that yellow because I kind of got distracted. I didn't know what I was doing on the. You know, mornings are pretty cool, like temperature-wise. So is this could be like a morning? It could be a morning. I can have that tone. Maybe just like the sun is coming up or something. Like that part. It could be left side's coming from the left. Just hint it. You know what? I'm gonna take this off here. Take some of these line work. I might eventually just take that line work out of there. Whoa. And I might just keep it mid range and then just keep it on foreground for sure. Maybe not in the foreground, maybe just in here. All the line work is gonna be here. Down, down, down. you guys still here? Thanks for hanging out. Say hello to YouTube. This is gonna be in YouTube video, so make sure to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch right now if you're live. Please, 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 the streamer, Pog streamer. Figure it out, Nadaski. When I stream, I figured it out. I'm gonna do 3 paintings at least, or 2. So at least it's longer than an hour stream, right? And I just gotta make sure I reset properly. Reset the stream. Boom. 1 stream, 3 painting. Boom. Content. 24-hour stream, 24 paintings in 1 day. Let's go. Easy. Time to get burnt out, boy. Actually, I could, because I don't have to stream every day, so I could. If it does if it does happen, it might. But it could just be the New Year resolution. Maybe this is my last stream of the year. Just remember, everybody, this could be my last stream of the year. Okay? I already streamed for at least 4 streams already this week, or the last 2 weeks, actually. At least 4. At least. So I got my quota of the year, right? So make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. I do a lot of shorts. I post every day. So time lapse usually, raw drawing, time lapse. But thanks for hanging out, though. Appreciate it. Just remember, this could be the last Shima of the year. This is it. This is it. This could be the last time Nadaski see the stream live. Even though I just created this hand thing going on this week. Look at this. This thing. Or 2 weeks ago. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. No, please don't. Yeah, it's a decade. Just before the art book comes out. Just remember, it's every. Just remember, every Chinese zodiac animal rabbit. That's a new art book. Okay, released. My first art book was released in the year of the rabbit, like I said. Okay, so the next one, whatever that art book is. Okay, that's when it's gonna come out, just so you know. And you can buy the art book at my store right here, guys. Right here, check this out. Art book, right there, in here. Like, look at this. I got it. Look at this right here. This website. That's my, this is my art book. Hopefully, I get into a couple of conventions this year in the U.S. Yes, last year I just got into one. I didn't really push it. I didn't push to apply to any of them. So, but this year, hopefully, just 1 or 2, I'll be pretty happy. Like, it's different when I meet people and like they actually react to my art. You know, even though I like online, but it's just different when somebody reacts to it in person. You can really tell somebody enjoys your work. Yeah, it's been pretty rewarding, and it kind of just been inspiring to just do that more often if I can, and do one, and hopefully do one in the Philippines, just to always have one in my home country, not home country, but like my motherland, right? So it's just oh, I'm not supposed to be zooming in too much here. I don't want to zoom. Oh, I don't want to zoom in too hard. It's for YouTube. You can't zoom in like that. It's not right. Doesn't feel right here. Art book bug. A little bit of dimension there. One more value. Now we see. Art book. It looks like I'm gonna do this thing, and this thing makes the value go down. It pushes down the value. Boom. It's a full screen. Shh. I'm gonna take all that yellow in there because I just didn't know like what I'm color picking too. It's kind of confusing. But I like how there's yellow in that range. But I don't definitely would not be the same type of yellow as in the foreground. I got a different layer now. I combined all the except the sunflower color, but everything else is combined into one layer. Then this new layer that I made is just refining the color that's in there, and then add in a little bit of tone. But I think it's still gonna be blue. For the scarf, that's too much. I think it's just a little too. Then it's the dark value tone of the body. Yeah, some of this is still not defined here. I might need to go back on the line work here. I think this thing is just damaged, so that was the idea for that. It's a little bit open so I can do some like broken things or just mechanical thingy that could break apart. Little bit of wires in here. Make it look like it's something's off. Doesn't look right. Little flower. A little flower here. Nice little touch. Look at that. Oh, look at that touch. Nice little touch. Whoa, that looks like it's legit. That looks like it has volume. That looks like a robot. Holy crap, is that Fally? No way. How's it going? No, so what happened the last few years is this brush. It's in Procreate, and I love it so much, and I wish like it was in Photoshop, and then I realized, why don't I just import it into Photoshop because it's incompatible. Talk about it. So then I put it in here, but it didn't look right. So I just played around with it until it looks like exactly like in Procreate. It's awesome. Oh yeah, because it's probably the mic. Familiar voice, yeah, just a ghost. How you been? Yeah, I've been doing. Could be my last stream of the year, to be honest. Like Nadaski said, it could be my last stream. Never know. Could be the last stream. That's so cool. No way. Oh, it's still on Twitch. That's awesome. Very cool. Guys have fun. I'm doing pretty good. Just been I've kind of been off the last few weeks here. I've been making more art too. So just trying to get back to it. Where is the But I've been pretty consistent on my social media content though. So, and I just didn't know how to go back and streaming again. So I think I figured out that, like I explained this earlier, the stream is I've been recording like this, and then once I'll do another one every few hours of the painting. I'll finish one, and then I'll record it, reset it, so I can have the content for it. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Trying to be healthy. A few new adventures coming up. So Carol was just here. What happened to Carol? Very cool. Oh yeah, just so you know, I'm also this is gonna be a YouTube video too. Just the chat might be come up there, so it's gonna be a YouTube video. So we're all it's like a weekly thing. So yeah, I remember you're doing like customer service or something. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, a few years ago I went to like Egypt and had a day layover in London, and so I visited my cousins there. Visited my cousin, and I just stayed with them for like just that night. Then we just ate breakfast, and that was it. I just went back. So I was like, Carol, I'm here. It was awesome. I was like, yup, I have a layover. But yeah, I have, and for because of YouTube, I have the music, just a lo-fi music, hopefully not copyrighted. And then my music jam is pinned on the message, my Spotify jam. So that's what I'm actually listening to. It's my Venture Series playlist. So that's it. If you have Spotify, that's over there. That's what I'm doing a music jam. That's what the music that I'm actually listening to right now. Yeah, I don't know. Customer service. It's yeah, the lo-fi is just. I don't know if I could. I don't honestly. I don't know if I could draw like that for. Just I need a little bit of energy sometimes. Just it's not. That doesn't help. Makes me fall asleep. Couldn't do that. But yeah, this year, like I applied to a lot of convention, a few international convention for Artist Alley, and one of them is like Germany. I applied to one of the big one there, so hopefully I get a couple of the international or just like one. So I'm gonna be applying in the Sydney one. I want to get to the convention there. Sadly, I didn't get the Anime Expo this year, so that was like one of my wish, like a little bucket list for Artist Alley. So last year I got to one of the biggest ones. That was kind of fun. So, but this year I focused on applying to all of them instead of playing paintball. So a little bit more art this year. A little focus on art and doing more artist market, artist alley kind of thing. So just trying to got a few plans. I got a couple of new. I'm trying to get into art toy. So I got Kit the Red Rabbit printed out, and I've been airbrushing it. So just quite a bit of things. So yeah, Sydney is like one of the biggest like anime convention, like Smash. That's like one of the biggest one. So my goal was if I got into both of them, it was gonna be flying back and forth. It was like the same week, back to back weekend. I was gonna fly from LA, do the Anime Expo, and then go to Sydney. So that was like one of those bucket list thing. All that I could do in like 1 week. I could just have my vacation from work. And it was just convenient. Yo, this leg is looking cool actually. I like how tough this is looking. Heavy. It looks heavy. Looks like a robot. And my issue now is there's no overlapping here. I'm gonna do a little bit of overlapping with some flowers in here. I don't know. It looks like it's been an hour on this painting, I think, based on my recording thing going on. 1 hour on the actual 1,000 strokes already. Yeah, I was in Sydney because one of my friends paintball. I played in paintball over there tournament, so got a couple of tournaments in there. Kangaroo touching. Didn't get punched though, so that was nice. No kangaroo burger. Nope, none of that. Nice. Hey, being independent is good. So it's good. The foot. This foot is. This robot foot's kind of off. The foot is off a little bit, but putting some things in here so it look like there's like things going on with the leg. Actually, joints and hints. And some joints. Okay. You know what they don't have in Artist Alley is robots and flowers, okay? In one. Sunflower and robots. Bots and flowers, baby. Yeah, this leg is, it should be like this. I might commit to it again and do this. Just take that off. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue rambling on sometimes here. It's for the YouTubes. It's for the YouTubes. Have fun and good to see you again. Okay, I think that looks way better now. I think that looks better. Definitely. Yeah, that could work. The Misty Mountain. Yeah, I just finished watching the Hobbit trilogy after my yearly Lord of the Rings binge. The Misty Mountain Call. Trying to do line work now in the foreground for the flowers and sunflower. I'm still gonna keep the sunflower to be like one of the highest highest value tone for this painting. Trying to figure out the angles here, and then like some of these flowers are kind of they don't have to be with the angle, but some of them sway back and forth, so I don't know. And how many leaves in the sunflower that I got here? I decided to just be funny, like 6, 7 of them, because it's funny. Thanks for hanging out. You still here? I'd say got maybe 30 more minutes on this painting here. Just trying to finalize some of these foreground, then I'm gonna do some refinement, put in a little bit of color. But if you're on YouTube watching this, and subscribe. Check out my art. Please. Oops, it's the wrong one. Wrong pedal. It's gone. I'm gonna color pick that yesterday's painting here. Crap. There's also the leaves under the sunflower. It's also that leaf, that green. I think with the line work with the flower, I'm gonna change the color into, instead of black, it would be a little bit more in the warm tone. What do we got in that? A little bit bright. Whoa, too much. That is too much of a green. I think it's still too much. I think it's the green is just too high. easier to see. Beautiful. Oh, I need to. Oh, water here. Oh, ran out of water. This is no good. I'm gonna merge that line work with the rest. Put a clipping mask here. I'm gonna create saturated line work. Also, a color is gonna be saturation on the line work. So instead of just black, I have a little bit of color in there. Let's see what works. Maybe a little bit darker, actually. Maybe red. No, too much. It's a bit much. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Actually, maybe. It could. A little bit mystical. was just doing a line of the screen all over. And then I'm going to put the yellow on top of that since I have them separate. Trying to get some like darker values under the leaves here. I'm gonna delete some of the line work in the back. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it all pure, like just paint. does that look, boys, girls? I made the line work. Ooh, I'm gonna make like a saturated. Maybe I could try something with the moon. Getting replaced by the. Disappear. Look at that. Look at that moon disappear. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Just blends in there. No. There you go. Okay. All right. Look at the background. Yo, I didn't even save this at all. Don't forget to save. If you are working in Photoshop right now, following along, or just drawing and painting with me, just it's been an hour and 44 minutes on this painting itself. I didn't even notice. I think I just talked too much. And there's a lot more elements in this one. But I'll keep going actually. 15 minutes more. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes. On the painting itself. And I've only been streaming for like 3 hours actually. Just thought I've been streaming for longer than that. Oh, I'm actually gonna start putting in overlays. Merging some of these paint layers. Except the flower part. But I'm gonna put an overlay here. Because we need some reflection from the robots. Obviously it's like a mech, so we need like some of the yellows bouncing off of this. The orange bouncing or greens. Why is it not coming up? Little bounce lights. It's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. I feel like the robot just needs to be more submerged with the flower, overlapping it a little bit more. That's what I'm feeling. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Right. Crop. Wait, where's the overlay? I need a little bit of green in the overlay. A little bit of yellow. Is that? I was thinking of blurring, doing some Gaussian blur, but I don't have. I don't think. I don't think it'll work out. Like the foreground element, maybe. Here, I'll do another one. Let me see how it works. Just gonna try. Just push the. How about that? Is that better? I don't know. Yeah. Kind of just push the foreground away. On the edge too. Then we'll sharpen. Better sharpen. Boom. Saving. There you go. Do my intro for YouTube. Thanks for watching the YouTube. Make sure you hit like, subscribe. Look at this. Look at that. And then I'm gonna disable it. I'm gonna watch the time lapse and I'm gonna stop the recording here. Okay. Let's see what we get. 60 seconds. How about a 60-second time lapse? Now it's loading. So if you're on Twitch, thanks very much. I'm gonna take a quick break here actually. After I do the time lapse here, after you generated that video. I'm gonna turn up some of the videos over here. That looks nice. It looks way better from far away. It looks better from far away. That's so cool. Looks really cool. But yeah, this came along. That's nice. Come on, generate. Please don't bug out. Please don't bug out on me. I want this 1 hour and 40-minute painting here, please. Okay, looked like it came up. Here we go. Opening. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, it should be up on the YouTube Shorts. Thanks for watching. This is the sunflower with the robot. Rabbit. We call him the Rabbit because it's like rabbit and robot mech for Kit the Red Rabbit here. Thanks for watching. So the long duration painting would be, there's gonna be another one next week. So here we go. Look at that. There's some things that the foot kind of bothered me a long time ago. So that good thing I fixed that. And yeah, some more refinement if I want to do could make this like a print kind of quality. So boom, I'm starting recording now. Appreciate it. Look at that.